it off frame and in. That'll cement it.
Shot the goal. That'll do it.
And with the rebound, falling it in. He's gonna break free. He's into the pay dirt. That's a touchdown for the Warriors.
Good afternoon to you all, and welcome into tonight's broadcast featuring the Northfield Nighthawks and your Arapahoe Warriors here from Centennial Stadium in Centennial, Colorado. My name is Max Shaver, happy to be here up at the top of the production booth with you this evening once again for another broadcast with you here on Arapahoe Sports Network. We're really excited to get things going as it is the first real lacrosse game of the 2024 schedule, and everybody is more than excited to get going. JV played earlier this morning around 10 a.m. They got the huge win over Northfield, 15-0, an astonishing win for them. And it was really cool to see them take the victory there. We're getting ready for starting introductions. Thanks for joining us.
Officials for tonight's game are David Paul, Alex Campbell, Jimmy Lee, Starters for the visiting Northfield Nighthawks. Number 1, Andy Spillane. Number 6, Chris Rubin. Number 9, Quinn Totoro. Number 12, Isaac Appleton. Number 13, Ezekiel Brown. Number 14, Felix. Number 15, Keith Carson. Number 20,
and in goal, Hunter Field. Number 24, Ben Gladstone. And number 29, Jacob Smith. Starters, Warriors. Number 1, Mikey Moynihan. Number 2, Brody Nelson. Number 7, Alec Lauder. Number 8, Eric Shine. Number 9, Peyton Maxwell. Number 10, Wesley Floa. Number 12, Eli Backer. Number 16, Nicholas Parker. Number 32, Ethan Wright. Number Tyler Foley. Number 27, Connor Gilchrist. And in goal, number 13, Nicholas Bagman. Captain for the visiting Nighthawks, number 10, Matt Garfield. Number 13, Ezekiel Brown. Number 20, Hunter Field. And number 24, Ben Gladstone. Captain for the Arapahoe Warriors, number 1, Mikey Moynihan. Number 8, Derek Side. Number 12, Eli Backer. And number 15, Trey Lundberg. Coaches for the Nighthawks. Head coach Joe Gannon. Assistant coaches Brent Poppleton and Sean O'Rourke. Coaches for the Arapahoe Warriors. Head coach Logan Mopsy. Assistant coaches Mike Ladd, Ben Eichner, and Rocco Romero.
Just a side note for tonight, no national anthem, as you can see. And so we are going to start things right away here at Centennial Stadium. We thank you for joining us once again on Arapahoe Sports Network. Northfield in blue tonight, Arapahoe in white. Lacrosse is underway. Thanks for joining us. Alec Louder to take the face-off for the Warriors. Him and his bleached blonde hair this year. So it's picked up by Eli Backer. Moynihan. Over to Foa. Over to Nelson. Nelson wearing number 2 this year, committed to High Point University as a junior. Nelson swinging around. He'll go up. Shot will be wide. High. Taking the inbound will be Mike Moynihan. Back to Nelson. Nelson with another shot. It'll go in. A goal for the Warriors.
Unassisted Warrior goal, number 2, Brody Nelson.
Brody Nelson kicking things off for the 2024 season, excuse me. And the Warriors are already up 1-0 here in the first quarter. Louder, one of the best face-off players that Arapahoe has access to. And they're going to swing it out to Nick Pangborn, the goalie. In goal for Ian Thompson. And over into Lyons. Lyons playing the pull. He's going to keep going. And we're going to get a penalty, it looks like. Or a turnover. Still learning day by day about lacrosse, so need a moment. Napoli. Over in to Peyton Maxwell on the pull. And that's a goal for the Warriors.
Goal, number 9, Peyton Maxwell.
And the Warriors are already up 2-0. See if we can get a replay on that. We can't. Warriors already up to a quick 2-0. 10:38 here to go in the first. And Louder here to take more face-offs. And it'll be Northfield ball. Or correction, Arapahoe ball. in the hands of West Foa. Over to Borgerding. Borgerding surveying, driving. Over to Napoli. Napoli. Back to Nelson. Back to Foa. Trying to find a pass or get a shot. Driving around. Back over to Moynihan. Moynihan. Serving again. Back to Napoli. Borgerding. Nice juke move. He will fall on that shot. And it looks to be staying in bounds by Brody Nelson. Nelson swinging around. His shot won't go. It'll go off of the goalie. And back in the hands of the young Nick Parker. Parker with a shot. What a goal! Unassisted goal for Nick Parker. Let's look at that again. And Northfield will call a timeout. And what a shot from Nick Parker. I think I want to look at that again. Just to see the way he swung around on that and got in. What a goal. Northfield calling an early timeout here in the first quarter. Warriors already up to a strong 3-0 lead. Nick Parker, the young sophomore, scored 3 goals the other night against Castleview. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get the victory, but played a heck of a game. And Alec Lauder heading back out to take another face-off for the Warriors. No penalties called here in the game so far. And Alec Lauder will win the face-off. And Northfield will have possession for the first time tonight, and not for long. Into the stick of Alec Lauder. Scheid loses it momentarily, and into the hands of Northfield. Northfield with a shot, that'll be wide left. It'll be Warrior ball. Shot. Over into Lions. KK doing a heck of a job playing defense, but really trying to be an offender here. Over in Napoli. Parker. Back over to Moynihan. And into Borgerding. Almost a nice pass there from Borgerding into Sam Johnson. Couldn't make the pass though. And we're gonna have a scrum. Northfield will pick up the ball. They are a long way from the net. And into a Northfield pull. Fortunately, I don't have Northfield's roster, so I don't know any of their players. Nice batted away by Peyton Maxwell with the pull. Moynihan. That name sounds familiar. He's the quarterback for the football team. Committed to actually play lacrosse at Boston University. And into the hands of Eli Becker. I don't know why I keep saying in the hands. Still getting off my basketball high. We are playing with sticks now. Backer able to cover some ground. Pass to Nick Parker. That'll be wide right, and that'll head out.
Number 16, Nicholas Warriors 19 possession.
And Tyler Napoli to run it in. Napoli spinning around, got his defender with broken ankles, and we got a goal for the Warriors with Tyler Napoli.
Warrior goal, Tyler Napoli.
I'm definitely saying his name wrong. Quick glance on a sheet, let's look at that again. The way he was able to swing around on that and get the goal. Warriors up 4-0. Louder to take the face off again. He will not win it this time on a loose ball, but he'll treat it like it's his anyway with 3 defenders. And we will get a timeout here.
Timeout at 6:48. Warriors.
Let's look at that goal again from Tyler. Clock is incorrectly set to 6:48. Needs to be set to 6:48. And it looks like he got it. Good job, Mr. Sherrod. And Eli Backer to take it in. Foa. Over to Napoli. I'm going to keep saying it like that. So probably won't say it right any other time. I'm sorry. Napoli with it over to Parker. Back to Backer. Backer swinging it around. Batted down into the hands of Foa. Back to Parker. Parker with double coverage. Into Nelson. Foa. Back to Parker. Parker. Parker shoots. Parker scores. Nick Parker. Another goal for the young sophomore.
16, Nick Parker.
And he is having himself a night tonight. With 6:05 here to go in the first quarter, Warriors up by a comfortable 5 against the Northfield Nighthawks. Moynihan. Some subs go in for the Warriors. Number 17, Sam Johnson and number 20, Trajan Frazier. Quite interesting to see that football and lacrosse go hand in hand with two of the best players that Arapahoe has to offer. Back to Moynihan. Moynihan, the captain this year. Into Johnson. Frazier. To Parker. Parker breaking ankles. Another shot and another goal for Nick Parker. His third of the night.
Number 16, Nick Parker.
Wow. Nick is able to move past those defenders and get open when he can. And he is having himself a night here at Centennial Stadium for the home opener. 6-0 Warriors. I hope you pardon my lacrosse commentary. I'm slowly learning the game. It's a lot of new terms, a lot of new rules. And Northfield will have possession. Very low possession time for Northfield on Arapahoe's side of the field. They haven't even gotten a shot off tonight. Again, I don't have a Northfield roster, so I can't give you the names. No penalties called tonight either. Northfield playing pretty wide here on their drive, trying to really space things out, catch people sleeping. Still no shot from them yet. Trying to figure out this Arapahoe defense. This is really the first time they're seeing them tonight for an extended period. Northfield swings around, gets a shot, gets a goal. Got to tip your hat to that with the lead. And Isaac Coppleton of Northfield will get the Nighthawks on the board. 1-6 with 3:14 to go. Nice little push move from Alec Louder, and Arapahoe already has the ball. Passes it off to Napoli. Napoli to drive time to get Sam Johnson and Borkerding on the field. Over to Parker. Can't see the number right now. Over to Borkerding. Borkerding. Attempted shot into the hands of Mikey Moynihan, and it'll head out of bounds, or Northfield will lose it, and Mikey Moynihan will lose it momentarily as well. Back into the hands of the Nighthawks. Northfield will lose it into the stick of Napoli. It's on the ground. They're fighting for it. We're going to get a foul, or a change of possession, excuse me. It'll be a Arapahoe ball. Northfield playing a little jibber jabber at Mike Moynihan, trying to get him to lose the ball early so Northfield can get another goal. Backer will lose it momentarily, and we're going to be on the ground fighting for it. And it'll be into the hands, or into the stick of Eli Backer and into Nick Parker. Napoli facing tough defense. Swinging it around, his shot will be wide right.
Shot. Number 26. Tyler Gatlin.
Brody Nelson. Apologize about the poor camera tracking. Nelson. Swinging it up. Shot was from Wes Foa and hit off the ground like a golf ball by Nick Parker. Won't go though. Will stay Warrior ball. Nelson trying to make a move. Nelson with the goal.
Unassisted. Warrior goal. Number 2, Brody Nelson.
BJ able to get that one off. And a nice goal. Well outside the crease. And the Warriors up to a quick 7-1 lead. Louder to take the face-off once again. We're coming close to the end of the quarter. Northfield will have the ball right now. Only really had 2 possessions on offense. Arapahoe's defense playing really well here in the game so far tonight with about 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Northfield. Arapahoe minimizing pressure on them, except for there. Four seconds. Northfield will run into his own player, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Your score after 1. Warriors. Warriors up 7-1. We're going to try and fix our scorebook here. LBS is tweaking. We will get that fixed for you. Arapahoe playing a heck of a game here tonight, up 7-1. And second quarter underway here at Centennial Stadium. Alec Louder starting things right away over to Mikey Moynihan. And Peyton Maxwell playing up on offense. Seems, although having the pole. And Brody Nelson will take things for the Warriors and reset. Parker, back to Nelson. Nelson almost had a shot there. He decided not to take it. Back to Parker. Foa. Swinging around to Backer. Back to Moynihan. Nelson! Did he get it? They're going to say he did. Unfortunate call there. That was a goal. We'll look at that here in a moment if the Arapahoe doesn't score. That was a poor call. Backer. Swinging around. Over to Parker. Parker will lose it momentarily. And a nice shot from the senior Mikey Moynihan. Warrior goal.
Number 1, Mikey Moynihan.
And it's 8-1 Warriors. Let's look at that again if we can. Moynihan's first goal of the night. Gorgeous. And Northfield will have possession. They're going to take it all the way. They're going to see if they can score immediately here. Never mind, they're going to pass it out. Typically, the guy doing faceoffs doesn't score very much. Northfield trying to really air some things out here against this Warriors defense. 10:20 to go. Arapahoe 0-0 on the season. Had 2 scrimmages earlier in the last few weeks. Both of those they lost, but they were tough scrimmages against tough teams. So you got to give them hats off to that. Against Castleview and Legend. Arapahoe lost by 1 against Legend to open the season. It was a scrimmage, so it's nothing official. So this one is official. And Northfield will pass it away. He's got backup though. 9:30 to go. Nice pressure from Graham Reed. Reed providing more pressure. Back into the hands, back into the other sticks of the Nighthawks. Pressure from Owen Sherrod. Or as Miss Baldwin would say, Sherrod. Northfield continuing to make a move. This is why they have shot clocks in college, and we're going to get a turnover. Not a turnover. I don't know what this is called, so if you know what this is called, give me a name for it in the chat whenever they stop play to let things air out. Northfield swinging around, and a nice goal. Got to tip your hat on that one. And Isaac Poppleton got the goal for the Nighthawks. It's 8-2. Both teams 1-1 on goals here in the second quarter. And Alec Louder to take the face-off once again. Derek Scheid will take it there from Louder, and it'll go back into his stick. Nice evasion move from Derek Scheid. He's going to take it into the hands of Peyton Maxwell. Kind of interesting to see Poles. Nice backup from Luke Borgerding. And into the stick of Nick Parker. It's going to give the Warriors a moment to change sides as Eli Backer will lose it momentarily. Backer around the outside, a goal. Nice comeback for the Warriors.
Number 12, Eli Backer.
And it's 9-2 Warriors. Let's look at that again. Was able to swing that and run through at least 4 defenders and get the goal there. 9-2. Eli Backer and the Warriors. Alec Louder wearing the 2-7 this year, not the 20. Wearing the 7 this year, not the 2-7, and it's picked off by Northfield. They'll lose it and into the hands of Alec Louder. He's going to stay out there, surprisingly. And they're going to keep fighting for it. And Sam Johnson will get it amid the defense of Northfield. And he'll open things up back to Gabe Doler. Apologies if I lost it for a moment. Luke Borgerding, Nick Parker, over to Westfoa. Parker, Foa with his shot, it'll be wide right. Luke Borgerding will take it off the out of bounds from Westfoa. And back to Brody Nelson, who will direct traffic. Parker. Back to Borgerding. Back to Parker again. Nelson. Foa. Parker, his shot will be wide right once again. We're going to say that shot went to Max Mandel. That was Nick Parker. Foa. And a nice shot from Trajan Frazier. It'll be wide left, though. Lost it. There it is. There's and another missed shot by Luke Borgerding. Wide left this time. Arapahoe able to recover another missed shot by Brody Nelson. But not another one by him, but still Warrior Lacrosse. Foa over to BJ. Arapahoe will lose it. It's on the ground. And it'll head back out to the midfield with Northfield. Arapahoe giving good defense, and that's swatted away by Connor Gilchrist. And Northfield's going to call a timeout. Give that last goal a good look from Eli Backer. Really decent turnout here tonight at Centennial Stadium. Really no more sitting room. It's standing all across the board. Love to see that for the home opener. Some exciting news. We're headed to Coors Field on Friday. That'll be our annual Coors Field stream. We are looking forward to that. We want to thank all of you for the donations with our camera fundraiser. We're about to order a camera here pretty soon and get going. Again, we're still on that loaner from Grandview High School. We can't thank them enough for letting us use this during our time of need, and we're ready to get back on Arapahoe Lacrosse. 2-9, Warriors have the lead. It'll be a turnover though by Northfield. Oh, he's gonna lose it momentarily. You hate when you drop your stick. I'd say you hate it more when your stick breaks. Arapahoe just trying to pick up the ball here. It'll go back into the hands of Northfield. Lucky for them. Arapahoe looking for goal number 10 of the night. Gabe Doller playing some nice defense for the Warriors. And Northfield continuing to pass it around. They only got 2 goals on the night. Arapahoe's defense slowing up a little bit, knowing that they have the lead, that this is their game. Northfield still on offense, their longest drive yet. Opening things up, just haven't gotten any windows to score from this tough Warriors defense. Oh, it's knocked away by Connor Gilchrist. It's back into the Warriors' possession. And Nick Pangborn will sling it out in a deep pass. And a broken stick for Northfield. And Luke Beeford, it looks like, slapped it away. And a fly ball here. Fighting for it here tonight. It's hard to see on the camera, I will be honest. Brody Nelson. Frustrating, and he'll chop it down. It's Warrior ball into the hands of Eli Backer. Eli Backer, 1-on-2. It'll go. Northfield will finally get a save on the night. A little bit of a muff pass from the goalie there of Northfield. Checked away by Eli Backer. Oh, another check. And we're going to get a flag. What a hit. That is foul. You can't do that. And we're going to take a moment and step away. Eli Backer gets up just fine. And we're going to get a penalty. We'll find out what that penalty is. You got to give a little bit of credit to Northfield, though, just standing up for his own man. That's going to be a major penalty on number 1 of Northfield for that check. Unnecessary roughness, they're going to call it on number 1 of Northfield. That'll be a 2-minute penalty, and the Warriors will have the ball. And Mikey Moynihan to take things back out for the Warriors after that rough hit on Eli Backer. Eli Backer getting tested for concussion protocol right now. Trainer Katie Wallace. Parker. And shot from Brody Nelson. That'll be wide left. And Luke Borgerding to take it out. That ball's going to slip momentarily. And Nick Parker will have it. What is going on with our clock camera now? They're not going to call that a goal. That could be contested. I want to look at that again. Yeah, that hit the outside of the net. .58 seconds to go here in the first period. Check. Westfall will shoot. He won't get it. Northfield starting to step up a little more on their defense. It's a deep pass. And Mr. Toaster Oven playing nice defense against Mikey Moynihan. Small number 6, he's going to fling it out. And right into the hands, or into the stick of the Warriors. It's a scrum right now. Brody Nelson. 8 seconds. Nick Parker gets one more before the half expires. With 2.2 remaining. Nick Parker, have a night, kid. What a shot. Brody Nelson able to get that all the way across the field, right into Nick Parker. He knew who it should go to. And the Warriors are up 2-10. With 2.2 seconds to go here in the quarter. It'll be Northfield ball to close the first half. And they're going to take it slow, and that'll do it for the first half. Your score, 10-2. Warriors have the lead. We'll come back after halftime. Thanks for joining us. Arapahoe having a heck of a night for lacrosse. right, folks, we welcome you back. Your score going into the third quarter. Warriors are up by an astonishing 10-2. And thank you for joining us here once again tonight at Centennial Stadium. We're getting ready for the second half of lacrosse. Thanks for joining us. And we are underway here in the third period. Northfield will have possession. Apologies about that. Northfield swinging it around some more. Trying to get a goal. Arapahoe's defense needing to step up a little more here. They'll lose it momentarily and into the stick of Gabe Doler. Younger brother Jeffrey Doler plays sophomore baseball. Tried out with him, he's really nice. Peyton Maxwell over to Mackie Moynihan. Shot off from Napoli. Tyler Napoli, that won't be good. And Northfield will lose it in just a moment. And back into the hands of the Warriors. And number 27, Connor Gilchrist, playing the pole. Borgerding. Moynihan, Parker. Parker back to Moynihan. Parker. And a nice shot by Tyler Napoli. Correction, Luke Borgerding. And right back into the stick of Nick Parker into Nelson, and Moynihan will reset the offense. A little bit of a shanked pass. It's okay, Foa will recover. Foa back to Moynihan. Over to Nelson. Napoli, or correction, yeah, Napoli with the shot that'll get tipped into the stick of Parker. Napoli. Nelson. Over to Moynihan. Over to Nick Parker, excuse me. Moynihan. And shot by Napoli will be high. They'll stay with the Warriors though. And oh my goodness, Luke Borgerding. It's been a long day. Napolilli. Foa. Nelson. Parker. This shot will be missed. And a nice grab from Westfoa. No reset back out to Mikey Moynihan. Parker. What a nice shot from Luke Borgerding. It won't be good though. Warriors will continue to try and get a goal here. A little bit of frustrating here. Looks like Northfield is locked in a little more. And another missed shot. Still Warrior ball tonight. Borgerding. Parker. Back to Nelson. Over to Moynihan. Moynihan looking for an open man. Goes back to Parker. Moynihan again. Over to Napolilli. Shot from Foa. That'll be wide right. Westfoa trying to get something going here. And Luke Borgerding will take it in again. 7:25 to go in the third. Warriors continuing to make a goal. A lot of missed shots here. Another missed shot for the Warriors, number 26, Tyler Napolilli. Warriors continuing to have possession. Frustrating. Just trying to get a shot off. It looks more like practice right now. Northfield not really stepping up on their defense. Moynihan. And it'll be a missed pass. It's Tyler Napolilli. Warrior ball again. Parker. Nelson. Over to Foa. Napolilli. Swinging around, trying to evade a defender. Moynihan. Back to Foa, to Napolilli again. They're going to run the same play. Over in to Luke Borgerding, and we got a goal. What a shot from Luke Borgerding. The Warriors have extended their lead. After all those tries, Warriors finally got it. And they are up by 9, 11-2. Louder. Fighting on the face-off. He'll get it. It'll be Warrior ball again. Just a gorgeous shot from Luke Borgerding to get that goal. And Nick Parker's going to wait for the rest of his offense to come. Big subs for the Warriors. Mike Moynihan's going to give his offense a moment to get in their spots. Moynihan directing traffic. Moynihan. Over to Frazier. Back to Parker. Parker with the shot. It'll get deflected. And it'll go back into his stick on a ground ball. Parker. Back over to Moynihan. Can't see who that is. Sam Johnson. Excuse me, number 17. Parker. Over to Moynihan. Moynihan. Over to Johnson. Back to Moynihan. Moynihan gets absolutely bodied. And a shot from Nick Parker won't go. Trajan Frazier to take it in. Over to Nick Parker. Nick Parker, a young star for this Warriors offense, already has 3 goals on the night. Moynihan into the stick of Northfield, and they have the ball. Northfield finally on offense after quite some time here. We are already 2/3 of the way down through this third quarter. That'll be out of bounds. We're going to show that again because they also see our replays on the board in the screen. People obviously not happy with that call. There's not really much to see for the Northfield offense. And a missed pass from Northfield. It'll be Warrior ball. Maxwell. Correction, not Maxwell. Derek Scheid. Can't have an over and back now. Actually, I believe he can. Johnson. Swinging around. No defender. Really, hardly any defense on Sam Johnson tonight. Over to Nick Parker, and the Warriors are going to reset on offense. To Mikey Moynihan and the club. 3:40 to go here in the third. Foa. Over to Napalili, back to Foa. Parker. Parker again. Back to Moynihan. Excuse me. Shot from Brody Nelson. That'll be wide left. Napalili. Back over to Moynihan. A nice shot from Luke Borgerding. That won't be enough though. And Warriors defense all over him. And the ball will come loose into Luke Borgerding. Moynihan. Giving his offense a breather. Here he goes. Moynihan. Over to Nick Parker. What a shot. That'll ricochet off a Northfield player. And Northfield will lose it. Sweeped away. We'll get a timeout. And Northfield will call a timeout. We'll take a timeout too. Thanks for joining us. be Northfield ball after they called that timeout. Nice defense from Connor Gilchrist. The ball will spill out and into the stick of, I don't know what, Gabe Doler. Excuse me. Doler will lose it momentarily. Swept away. Nick Parker with his 4th goal of the night. Nick Parker having himself a night. Warriors up by 10. Good to see Gabe Doler get in there. He's looked a little frustrated. Warriors up 12-2. And Alec Louder to take the face off again. Louder. Into Moynihan. Oh. Alec Louder seems to be limping off the field. He definitely hurt something. And in his spot coming in will be Noah Wayant. I apologize if I can't say his name. I'm not saying his name right. I'll just say Noah for now. Parker again, back to Moynihan. Frazier. Back to Johnson, back to Parker again. Minute to go here in the 3rd. Johnson will lose it momentarily. No pressure from this Northfield defense though. Parker. Shot from Noah, that'll be wide left. .42 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Frazier over to Napalili. Back to Frazier. Johnson to Moynihan to Parker. Fake pass from Parker over to Moynihan. Moynihan shoots and scores! Mikey Moynihan with an unassisted goal. He'll make it 13-3. Warriors continue to build their lead. And Kaleo Kasani, the junior, coming out. To take the face-off. Kasani takes it, and he wins it. Kasani swinging up from JV, and he does a nice job with the face-off. And that'll do it for the quarter. Your score, 13-2. Warriors lead at the end of 3. Sorry, 13-2. Not sure why I said 3-13. We'll be back in just a moment. The last goal to before the end of the third quarter. And we're underway to begin the fourth. And Northfield will have the ball, if I'm not mistaken. Tough defense from the Warriors. It's batted away. And Gabe Doler applying good pressure on Northfield's offense. Fortunately, won't be enough. Still got 12 minutes to go here in the fourth. Northfield swings around there, no goal. That'll be wide left. There's a Pompleton with the shot. He already has a goal tonight. On the 2 goals for Northfield. Arapahoe's defense still playing like it's 0-0 right now. And Coach Logan Bobzine brought out some of the youngins, though. You just saw Kaleo Kasani took the face-off in spot for Alec Louder. And he actually won. Northfield still with possession. They're swinging around, trying to get another goal off to make it a 10-point game. Another shot will be wide right. I'll head out of bounds. Arapahoe looking to get a win off from tonight. Derek Scheid playing good defense. Hayden Maxwell holding his man. They're playing man-to-man at the moment. Connor Gilchrist playing a nice little slap against Northfield, and that'll cause a muffed shot, or muffed pass, excuse me. Northfield will recover. And a wide left shot from Northfield. And they'll maintain possession, just kind of like the Warriors did at the third quarter. Muff pass from Northfield. Arapahoe playing, giving high pressure on defense. Northfield will lose it momentarily. Still slapping it down. This is Arapahoe defense. Northfield will lose it momentarily. See an opportunity for West Foa. They're fighting for it. He just cannot get a ground ball. And we will get... It'll be in the hands of the Warriors regardless. Northfield not happy about that. Pangborn with a deep pass. Be on the ground. And we'll head the other way. Deep passes are hard to catch. Sorry about that pause there. Northfield swinging around, trying to get something. Arapahoe's defense, again, like I said, still playing like it's 0-0. Swinging around, nope. Arapahoe's wall saying no. Deflected by Gabe Doler and picked up by KK Lyons. And just a muffed pass. Oh, and it's on the ground. KK Lyons recovers. And we will get a timeout on the field by the Warriors. And Arapahoe will call their first timeout of the quarter, or correction, of the half. A little curious as to why. They might be bringing in some of the younger players. Welcome you back after that timeout. Arapahoe up 13-2. Going in to this remainder of the quarter. And Sam Johnson will take it in for the Warriors. Over to Frazier. Owen Smith now in, the junior. Smith. Over to Johnson. This is going to be pretty hard going back and forth on the roster. Smith. Over to Frazier. Didn't catch who caught that. Back over to Frazier. Smith. Noah. Recovered by Smith. He'll lose it. He'll attack. It'll be on the ground. And picked up by Owen Smith. Over to Sam Johnson. Passes it low to Trajan Frazier. Still can't see who that is over there. I believe that's Napoli, excuse me. Johnson over into Noah. Noah's shot, it will be high. Excuse me. Wyant is how you say his last name, excuse me. Bodie Hall. Over into Smith. Looking for an open man. Smith will lose it momentarily. Northfield will chop at it. Really biggest pressure they've faced up front. Passed in and intercepted by Northfield. Bodie Hall applying some great pressure in the backfield. And it'll be a long pass out into the goalie for Northfield. Northfield will lose it. It'll go back in the hands of the toaster. Owen Sherrod. I've known Owen since he was in kindergarten, and they've always called him Toast. I never know why. They just call him Toast. So that's why we call him Toast. Couldn't tell you why. Lost him momentarily. Smith. Over into Sulliver. Back to Smith. Frazier will come out. Smith again. He waits for his offense to come out. Landon Wilson in for the Warriors now. A few freshmen on the field. Gotta love that when you're up by this much. Can't catch a number on that. 35, it looks like. Sullivan. Over into Bandel. Goodness. Apologize about the tracking, going back and forth between the roster. Sullivan, he'll lose it momentarily, and we will get Northfield possession. And Northfield will call a timeout. Love to see some of the youngins back on the field here tonight. .351 here to go in the fourth. Northfield will have the ball. Nice catch by Nick Pangborn on that shot. And it's a nice save for the Warriors. Nick Pangborn doing a good job of filling in for the senior Ian Thompson last year as he graduated. And now that the Warriors have this big of a lead, the clock will continually run. And Owen Smith and the youngins come back on. Matthew Green in the building this year, or at this time. Plays football at the University of Las Vegas, Nevada. Correction, University of Nevada, Las Vegas. And a goal for the Warriors. Number 26, Tyler Napolilli. Believe that's his second of the night. And let's show that again. That was a heck of a goal. And the clock's going to continue to run. And it's 2-14. And Cal Kasani has won. A little confused, but doing a heck of a job doing the face-offs for the Warriors. A minute 45 to go. Landon Wilson, the freshman, breaks his ankles. Gotta love that, seeing the youngins thrive. Apologies working behind the scenes right now. Lost it. Bodial. Bandel. We're just going to let this play out. No more commentary here for the last minute. Warriors will win it here at home. Your final score, 14-2. And that'll do it here from us here tonight at Centennial Stadium. We thank you for joining us. And Warriors will start their season with a winning record. Again, your final score, 14-2. Warriors win against Northfield. Thank you for joining us tonight here on Arapahoe Sports Network. That'll do it from us here at the production booth at Centennial Stadium. We hope you've had a great weekend. It's just getting started. And that'll do it once again. Have a good night, everybody. And as always, let's go Warriors.
This broadcast is under copyright protection. Any reproduction or retransmission of this broadcast without the permission of Arapahoe High School or Arapahoe Sports Network is strictly prohibited.